go.
Now we're all settled. Alright, finally. The Dagger of the Dragon. That looks so cool.
Ooh.
Bow of the Dragon. So
But
yeah, I've
it
never
doesn't.
seen this dragon stuff.
It doesn't do as much DPS as what she's already got, though.
Oh right, the one she has now does like over 100, right?
It does 93. Like, and I don't have the materials to do a 93 DPS one.
Rip.
But goodness. Okay, Maul or a great sword? I think the Maul is more for like,
Whoa.
right.
That's a
Mauls are more like
dragon
single
too.
target, right? And then great swords are like AoE damage. Hold on, I
I
don't
don't really
know.
know. I don't really think there's a big difference.
What is the weapon he's using? 131. Okay, so the great sword would be better for him.
Wait, go to the Great Swords information? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it does say AoE for Great Sword.
Okay, first off, I need to equip my shit. This. And this. Although I definitely need to change that color.
Mm-hmm.
I want this on Iron Bull. I want him to take the hits. But he needs that. What's this? Lunge
The
and
Lungeon
Slash.
Slash is for a two-handed, for the sword and shield.
What else did I make? That needs to go. I need to put that on Dorian. I want to know what that looks like. I wish it would show me before I was level 20.
I know, right? His is 90.
And it gives him bonus health. We'll see what we can make. Okay, so Great Sword of the Dragon. With Onyx.
You just need more material.
Yeah, I'm really short on stuff. Heal on kill, barrier damage. Heal on kill, barrier damage. Crit. Oh, 9% crit chance. Holy shit. That's a lot of crit chance. And critting as a two-handed warrior must be lovely. Okay, heavy armor. I don't think I can make heavy stuff. That's good.
Well, you can categorize it with the L and R1 if you want to just show heavy.
Oh, I can make an enhanced one. Okay. Let's see what we got.
And just go down to Iron Bull and you can see what it actually looks like on him instead of on your character.
Heal bonus, magic defense, spirit resistance. Spirit resistance might be good because that's, like, especially once he gets that axe, because the axe didn't have spirit resistance on it. And spirit damage is usually very hard to defend against. And then I guess he's just getting tons of cold resistance. Okay, so this is medium armor. That actually looks pretty
Wow,
good on
she
her
is
too.
naked.
Pretty much. So that was 114. What is hers? What she's wearing is 124. So I think what she has is better for now. Alright, I think that's about all we can do there. Better! Of course, we're going to represent the mages.
But the circles, though?
Hmm?
But that mage one is Circle of the Magi, so it's representing the circles.
Oh, true. What else do we want? Dwarven,
I mean, I've always done the pretty ones, which was the Andrastean ones. I think it was Andrastean. It might have been the Orlesian ones. The Grey Warden.
I kind of want to go with this Frostback Basin. Oh.
Ooh. Dragon Maw. Ooh. Potions. You damn Domos. Hey, you have one of those, but do you even use the Valerian potions?
Not really.
Oh, the Gyre Bees are so good.
I need more Blood Lotus. I need all this Blood Lotus.
Have you ever used the Gyre Bees before?
Yes, they
they're
do so
amazing.
much damage. I never have enough Blood Lotus though.
There you are. All you need is just one material for any thing you want to change it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you're changing right there. Ooh, the green velvet looks good.
Right.
But
hold on. Okay, so this needs claw. Like, do I want the blue there or because I only have one ring velvet, and then I wouldn't be able to match them.
oh. Velveteen would make everything reddish, along with the lustrous cotton. And those are pretty common. That would look good, the lustrous cotton on that one. The velveteen's kind of soft looking, but the lustrous cotton on that part looks good. Like on the other one, it looks kind of, you know, it's velvet. So. Ooh, yes.
I could do the blue, but...
Now the dragonling scalings are good.
I could just go all red.
Yes. So good.
And then I could pull out that Inquisition charger.
Yes. Lustrous. Yeah, the velveteen looks good to me, but you know. It's just because you can actually tell it's velvet. It looks like fuzzy and soft looking. You don't see the hat, so
I know, but I'm just kind of like wondering what it would look like if I change the color. Why does this have to be metal? There's no metal in this, is there? What is it even tinting? Nothing.
It's probably the hat. I don't know. I mean, the little emblem there. Well, there's the hat itself. I would do something else though, because that was the last lustrous cotton or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not actually coloring it, but...
No, I know. Because you don't see it, so fuck it.
Maybe he can
Make
go
him
yellow.
bling.
What do you think about the yellow?
Not on my bowl. Maybe pretty blues would be good on him.
Oh, the silk makes it a pretty white.
That's true. White looks good on him. White looks really good on Dorian. I don't know if you've ever put white on him, but it is. Ooh. Oh, it's the emblem.
I think Nug skin's as white as it gets.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
What are you wearing, Dorian? Just apprentice armor? I need to make you better armor.
Especially if you can get that really nice armor. He needs some really nice armor. Go down on him and we can check out what he looks like. Light armor, so this is what he can wear once he appears.
I could put him in this.
Of course you would want to.
I think I'm going to.
You're like, don't mind if I do.
Dexterity and cunning. Oh, goodness. This is actually like rogue armor, isn't it? Ugh. Yeah, this doesn't give him any good stats. Damn. Oh wait, I need him to have willpower so that he can cast more barriers.
Ooh, 104 maximum health. Ah, so good.
Whoa.
Which one is that? Pyrophite? Of course it's Pyrophite. Ah!
Where the fuck do
I
I
don't
get
even remember
that
where
shit?
that is. I don't even remember, I'll be honest. Blah, 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 blah. I'll admit though, he looks like the Spanish Inquisition with that armor.
Okay, he can't
It's
wear
Ducky
this.
only. Oh no.
Son of a bitch. Well, I guess he gets to wear the sexy stuff. I don't know, I guess I'll just dexterity or dexterity. I guess he gets dexterity and fucking strength.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's irritating. Good lord, load in. Alright, let's go make him pretty, at least. Since we can't give him good
Hopefully.
armor. What is this? Oh, that needs to...
That would have been the stuff you would have given him. Wait, which is the one that...
I don't think this is changing
Okay, maybe
anything.
not that one. Yeah. Okay, that's the rope on his arms. That blue looks good. The ring velvet one feels like...
I just wish we had more of it.
It's kind of like a pink. I mean, it's up to you though.
It looks white enough. I wish I could put the ring velvet on that part of it.
Hmm.
I wish this would change, like, that black band that goes around parts of it. Okay, now that I spent like 5 years down here.
Needed to though. Gotta upgrade that shoe. Now you can get in a different outfit though, instead of this plain Jane one.
Well, I mean, those stupid outfits are...
Oh, you
Isn't
can't
that-
go to your quarters yet? Oh shit.
Do I have to find the war room?
I suppose you do.
Hello, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. The only one I'm missing is this, and now I have all of the dialogue perks.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
The Western Approach! That's where my favorite place is. Ah.
Look at all these fucking... Jesus. Disaster in the Deep Roads.
That is DLC.
Griffin Mail. That better not be better than one of the things I just spent a bunch of resources on. The Arcanist. I
Yep,
do
that's
need
where you
that.
get the runes.
Search for the Hack Rider, reports a dark spot. Merchant princes, mediate.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
Excuse me.
I found the money. The
Oh, yeah,
Inquisition
the
will
Prospect
compensate the
Basin
families of those we lost at Haven.
Is another
Thank
of the
you.
DLCs, I believe.
Something Dorian wants me to do?
My lord
Go do it.
Inquisitor. He's so sweet. The last he says, "Up to you, my lord Inquisitor." I'm so cute.
So the Frostback Basin, this is DLC 2?
Mm-hmm. Red art. Ooh.
Give me that.
I wonder what he looks like. I'm so excited. The servant of tomorrow.
Holy shit. Do you see how long this takes?
Mm-hmm. Takes her even longer. Jesus. Chalk markings.
Fucking Christ. Venatorian.
Yeah, see, that place, I don't care for that one. I hate the shard place, but you might want to like that place. I don't know.
Well, I suppose... Nope, not that one. Where the fuck is that 3-hour one? I better get somebody started on it.
The top, yeah, that one.
All right.
Let us begin.
Yeah, she's the best for that stuff anyway.
This place sounds interesting.
It is.
And it's all blue.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to the deep roads. Oh wait, no we're not. Shit. There's all the stuff I need to do back there. Well, I shouldn't have ventured for it. There's still tons of stuff I need to do in fucking Skyhold.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I'll watch the little intro cutscene and then I'll fast travel back.
Okay.
Gotta talk to Hawk. I've gotta find my room. I've gotta... Everybody's got a new cutscene by now.
Yeah. It's pretty importante.
I want to go find Blackwall, but I think he's in the place with all the zombies, right?
No, he's in the hinterlands.
Where the fuck in the hinterlands is he?
By that camp you couldn't get to.
Are you serious?
Maybe. He's just north of that camp.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper, Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
From your tone, I guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around. and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Stupid darkspawn.
You're much more likely to hit rock.
Still their house. Message sent.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
I'm just hoping my horns fit.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
He does look good in bright clothing. I think yellow would pop on him though. I just wish I liked yellow
Probably.
more.
Right, yellow is a bit. I think it's because he's so pretty and tan that it just looks so good on him.
Nalfric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Vala, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
What does a Shaper do, exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
Meticulous.
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
I don't know about the Legion. Oops.
I've read about the Legion of the
Oh,
Dead.
I guess I do.
Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
We've read upon it, apparently.
Mhm.
In your knowledge.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition
Marble.
more than most, I understand. And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
I'm just saying, judging by that animation, she's a pancake.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the
She's
damage
a
that
what?
tremor caused.
She's a pancake.
Follow me to the Legion camp.
Okay, first of all, I gotta go here. I'll be back.
Got a little bit of stuff to do.
Just got a little bit ahead of myself.
Got a little excited. Yeah, I didn't know when the DLC stuff pops in, so it's kind of cool to see it just now popping up whenever you reach Skyhold. But I think you might be getting a little ahead of yourself.
It said level
Not
8
sure
to
if
11.
they matched. Oh, it did? Oh, okay. I didn't know, because, like, I was leveled, like, I remember I was in the 20s, and I remember having trouble in this, but I think it might level match you, so I don't know.
I think it level matches to a point by default, but then like the trial I have, they always go up to at least my level.
Right.
Okay, so first of all,
Oh, there's your flags. Did you see your little flags? Your little Indian-looking flags. Tribal. And then you should see your tapestry here on the right stuff. Somewhere. There it is. Oh, and then your this judge. I think it's just gonna be that.
Impressive, is it not?
Okay.
Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
I mean, it's not the Iron Throne, so...
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Do I really need to oversee even more death? I'm nearly at capacity.
I share your distaste for more bloodshed, but it needn't come to that. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Now, I want you to know this. I don't know if you've ever known before, but if you have him researching magic, and Dorian loves that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Because if you, like, sentence him to death, like, it upsets Dorian, because that used to be his...
And all mages
Master,
think
not
that
master,
tranquil
but
is worse than death, so I imagine he would hate that.
Yes. I
Your
accidentally
magic was
did that
theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very
Oh, you can go to your quarters now.
And I leveled up. Although I'm gonna have to check the war table and see about getting my specializations.
Let's see your barbaric bed.
They have certainly spared no expense.
That looks really comfortable, though. Let me say. The watchtower guard. Yeah. Need Juarez. But go to your right. The dresser.
There it is.
You can actually. This was a recent thing, or like. Well, not a recent, but it was a later in the game thing where they're like, here, you could wear different outfits. And it's like, that's nice. But, you know, at least it's different from the usual shit you see.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's kind of nice. I don't know. It is formal wear. I mean, what do you expect?
That one's not so bad.
The white boots kind of throw me off. Hmm. I think that's the one I like to wear, if I remember correctly.
I'm not sure about the
This was
white
great.
with my brown hair, though. Like, oh.
Yeah, true.
It's a bit shiny.
Is that like a pinkish tint? Or is that just the lights?
It seems pinkish. I'm not
Kinda
sure which
cute.
I like the most.
I mean, the Night's Watch is like the darker version of the Day's Vigil one. So it's like, you know, I mean...
Oh no, that was the ugly one.
The blue one? I like the blue one. It looked kind of nice on you.
Okay, this is our new outfit now.
Okay.
Now I have to go talk with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I use the, where do I craft the stuff for, like, the garden and whatever else there was?
I think you actually go to those areas. Because there's the little, you know, I don't know, it looks like the little camp symbols. And you go and look and you do what you need to do, I think. Not 100% sure, because it's been so long since I've done this.
Oh man, I can't get it because everybody's busy on other things.
Right.
Are you alright, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
That's so dumb. I forgot that I had to send somebody to get my specialization trainers.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Theras requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
After that battle with Corypheus, how could anyone not feel perfectly safe?
I can't stop dwelling on the day he attacked our camp. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure we'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
At first, she has no idea what he means by that. Like, when you say, would you care for a stroll? She just goes, oh, sure, win. You're just like, that's not
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Well, it looks like Barrick's guest is here.
Is this where I need to go for the library?
I think it's to Vivian.
Okay.
Or Liliana. Oh yeah, that should be where. Yes, good lord, so many
Brilliant,
birds.
isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did, 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
We don't know what will happen. Nobody does.
An optimist! Such a rare breed. I've stumbled upon a unicorn. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way. I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. Guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. Not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended, the Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City, it was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
None of these sound like questions that he might like, so...
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I should go.
So I can't flirt with him yet. I can't have any, like, heavy romance yet, I guess.
Not super yet. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names
Go
of
and
those
stop
we lost.
talking both.
You must blame me
Sorry.
for this.
Now that you mention it.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
Why would we blame her anyway?
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We are better than Corypheus.
I'm listening.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
You're welcome.
I'll leave you to your work.
Goodbye.
Like splat.
Okay, delayed reaction.
That was
but... Oh, is this not where Hawk was? Okay.
Nope. Keep going. Keep going. Nope. No. Keep going. One more.
Hiya! The champion of Kirkwall.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thetis.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well? Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitors.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
There's a point in this game where you have to choose between saving Hawk and saving some random stranger. And I don't know.
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud. And I don't know how they expect you to not choose Hawk. It's just like, I don't know who this Stroud character is, but this guy was a main character in a previous game, whether you played the game or not.
Both sides have great impacts of what to choose.